Have you ever felt like you are constantly putting out fires in your real estate business, yet those flames keep coming back? What if I told you that you were probably just treating the symptoms and not the disease, or shall I say the real problem? So stay tuned and we're going to uncover the real problems in your real estate business. Hi, I'm Shayla Dean, and if you're in the real estate game, you know that it is just more than buying and selling. So today I'm going to show you how to dig deeper and identify the real problems in your business and not just focusing on the symptoms. So real problem number one, lack of clear goals. If you do not know where you're headed, how do you possibly expect to get where it is that you want to go? I will tell you, setting SMART goals is really the first step to clarity. SMART goals are widely recognized, or is a widely recognized framework for setting clear, achievable objectives. So the acronym SMART, it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So here's a breakdown of each component. Specific. Those goals need to be clear. They need to be specific and provide direction and help you focus on your efforts. It's a specific goal that answers the questions, what do I want to accomplish? Why is this goal important? Who's involved? Where is it located? Which resources or limits are involved? Measurable. A goal must have criteria for measuring progress and success. This makes it so much easier to track your progress and stay motivated. I want you to ask yourself, how much do I want? How many do I want? How will I know when this is accomplished? Now let's focus on achievable. Your goal also needs to be realistic and obtainable to be successful. Of course, you need to stretch your abilities, but you still need to keep it to where you can remain possible in achieving it. So when you set an achievable goal, you may be able to identify previous overlooked opportunities. Now I want you to consider, how can you accomplish this goal? How realistic is the goal based upon other constraints, such as financial factors? Now I want you to focus on relevant. This step ensures that your goal matters to you and that it aligns with other relevant goals. A goal that supports or is in alignment with other objectives is considered relevant. Relevance also ensures that the goal is fitting for the time, the effort, and the resources that you can invest. I want you to ask yourself, does this seem worthwhile? Is this goal at the right time? Does it match other efforts? Am I the right person to reach this goal? Is it applicable in the current socioeconomic environment? Then I want you to focus on a time bound. Every goal needs a target date. So you have to have a deadline to focus on and something to work towards. So this is part of the SMART goal criteria that helps prevent everyday tasks from taking priority over your longer term goals. Now, questions I want you to consider are when, what can I do in 6 months from now? What can I do 6 weeks from now? And then what can I do today? So applying SMART goals in real estate, in the context of real estate, applying the SMART goals framework can help agents, investors, and professionals to set and achieve meaningful objectives. For example, rather than setting a very vague goal like, I want an increase in sales, a SMART goal would be, I want increased sales by 10% in the next quarter by increasing weekly showings and enhancing online marketing strategies. By using the SMART framework, real estate professionals can create a roadmap for success that is clear, obtainable, and at times sensitive, ensuring that they have a very focused and strategic approach to achieving what it is that they want to achieve. Now, the real problem number two is ineffective communication. This isn't just about talking to clients. How well are you communicating with your team, your partners, other agents, and even yourself about expectations and feedback? Ineffective communication is a common hurdle in many real estate businesses that can lead to misunderstanding, missed opportunities, and diminished team cohesion. Improving communication is not just about enhancing how you talk to clients. It also involves a very comprehensive approach to how you interact with everybody that's involved in your life and in your business, to include your team, your partners, and how you accept and articulate your own needs and expectations. So let's dive deeper into each aspect. Communicating with your team. Effective team communication is the backbone of a successful real estate operation. It involves clear, consistent, and open dialogue about goals, responsibilities, and feedback. So consider implementing that in regular team meetings, establishing culture where feedback is welcomed and acted upon. I want you to ensure that every team member understands their role and understands the objectives of the team. Clarity reduces confusion and it helps align efforts towards the goal. Now, communicating with your partners. Partners in real estate, whether with other real estate professionals, lenders, contractors, it builds a foundation of trust and mutual understanding. Effective communication with your partners means being clear about expectations, timelines, and the specifics of the project or the deal. It also means being open to hearing their perspectives and needs. So regular check-ins, clear contracts, and a proactive approach to addressing potential issues before they arise are all part of fostering strong partnership. Now let's talk about communicating with yourself. Self-communication is often overlooked, let's be honest, but it is the most crucial part for personal and professional development. It includes setting aside time for self-reflection to assess your goals, your performance, and areas for improvement. It also means being honest with yourself about what you need to succeed, whether that's further education, support from your team, or perhaps changes in your approach. Practicing self-compassion and maintaining a growth mindset are components of effective self-communication. So let's talk about feedback loops. This could be through one-on-one meetings, right? Anonymous surveys or feedback sessions. Feedback loops are valuable for continuous improvement and addressing issues before they escalate. Let's clarify expectations. You need to be able to clearly articulate what you expect from your team partners and understand what they expect from you. Misaligned expectations are a very common source of conflict. Now let's discuss real problem number 3, poor time management. Are you spending your activities that directly contribute to your goals? Like, are you spending the proper time? If not, it's time for a schedule audit. And I hear often agents saying, I'm too busy, when in reality, their business is probably their inability to operate under a strict AMS or an activities management schedule. The typical agent is reacting to the loudest of demands and not staying focused on dollar productive activities. AMS system is hard at first, but it leaves you at the end of the day saying, I'm glad I did, versus thinking about the vital things that didn't get done because you were reacting all day to the busy. Let's talk about real problem number 4, insufficient market research. It's important to understand your market deeply. It can mean the difference between a sale and a sale listing. Are you really in tune with your market's needs and trends? Or are you doing what most typical agents do, which is the 3 Ps? Put a sign in the yard, put it on MLS, and pray. You should begin by logging in your MLS daily, as well as running absorption rates on your listings and running CMA for your sphere of influence. Last but not least, and honestly, this one should be first, is problem number 5. That is neglecting self-development. The best agents, they never stop learning. If you are not growing, you are stagnating, and guess what? So is your business. So oftentimes, agents will say, I already know that, or I've been to that class. The cold hard truth, you haven't. Do you believe that you're the same person today that you were yesterday? My guess is that you should be saying no to that question. And that's because you change daily. I change daily. Therefore, every classroom that we enter and every video we watch is bringing a new perspective. To you, your peers, your teacher, everybody is changing. Therefore, it's different. So I would encourage you to step back into the course that you tell yourself, I already know that, and see what kind of change happens. Don't forget that the highest part of learning is you teaching it. So if you are unwilling to teach, then maybe you need to look at the fact that there are things that maybe you still need to learn and develop before you help another. So how can we talk about application? We really need to identify some of these problems, and that requires us to be honest and sometimes take a hard look in the mirror and start by assessing one area at a time and making small incremental changes. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. So let's quickly recap the 5 points to identifying the real problems in our real estate business. Number 1, set clear goals. Number 2, enhance your communication. Number 3, start managing your time wisely. Number 4, conduct thorough market research. And number 5, commit to continuous learning. If this video helped you in your business with your business challenges and helped you see it in a new light, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insight. Together, we are going to transform challenges into stepping stones for success. So I'm Shayla Deem, and I am here to guide you through the real estate journey step by step. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.